we made a correct prediction last week. Was it last week or the week before? In the episode when we were talking about DeepMind and AlphaGo.
I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Our correct prediction, which is hardly prophetic, was that AlphaGo was going to win.
Yeah. Which it did.
And it did.
Yes.
It won 4-1.
4-1, which is interesting.
The one was the thing that surprised me.
Yeah, me too.
When it just started destroying him at the start. Well, they didn't destroy him. They were quite close games, apparently.
They were, yeah. I don't know anything about Go.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. They were close games. But I just sort of assumed after AlphaGo had won that first match.
Yeah.
That was going to be it.
Yeah.
Like,
I just assumed that as well.
Yeah.
Like,
but I guess that's
that's destroying him.
Yeah, that's why they do 5 matches, I guess, because the people who are organising it didn't just assume that, and it's worth trying. And obviously, the guy Lee Sedol or whatever, like he obviously after like 3 losses had sort of maybe seen like a window or like decided to slightly change his tactics.
Yeah,
I don't really know.
Whatever it did, it worked.
Yeah, whatever it did,
AlphaGo couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
But they're going to just fix it and make it even better, obviously.
Well, yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
But like it's a crazy breakthrough in terms of AI.
Yeah.
I didn't quite realise at the time when we were talking about it last time how I knew it was a big deal and I knew that it was like the last game to conquer. But I didn't realise it was so far ahead of where people thought we would be at this point.
Yeah, so people have been saying that it's like 10 years ahead of where a machine beating the top Go players at Go was something that was seen to be like 10 years away. Yeah. At this point, and it's been done.
Yeah.
Like
10 years ahead of schedule, which is
nuts.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like we were looking up the moves, weren't we? Of the like how many moves there are in Go.
I mean, it might just seem kind of like it's just a game, it's just like white and black tiles. Like, why is that such a big challenge for an AI? And the reason is because like the number of possible permutations of the game are just unbelievable. It's like 10 to the power 760 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
10 to the power of 761.
Yeah, so a chess game, the numbers of potential moves are like 10 to the 150 or something like that.
Which is still unbelievable.
Which is insane still. But the fact that Go's so much more, and the number of particles in the universe is 10 to the 80.
Yeah.
So that's how ridiculous and ridiculously complex amount of moves and stuff. The sort of branches of different possibilities, every move, every choice you have to make a move, is so complicated and so deep. The amount of knowledge and kind of intuition and kind of thought that it has to go into creating something that is able to make those moves with those particular
because obviously it can't be like, it's not just like brute forcing it. It's not just like, okay, and just run through every single move and like work out every single like possible outcome of it.
It's all like by like prioritizing stuff into these different like layers of neural networks, like your brain does in kind of a hierarchy. Very very like integrated.
And it apparently like makes predictions about what the other player's going to be doing and stuff like that, like a few moves ahead and
I imagine it would have
and that kind of stuff. And that's the thing, it was like AlphaGo was originally, its development, it's like self-learning, started off with like it being essentially taught, I don't really know how this works, but essentially like fed loads of games from professional Go players.
Yeah, I think I think they actually fed it in moves, didn't they? Like fed it, this is what you should do in these situations. Like
so it's almost like a bit of training at the start. And then it took that information and played it itself like over and over again at like tons and tons of like millions of different games, and like learning each time along the way. I think one of the things they wanted to do next was take the same or a similar algorithm and let it learn how to play Go from scratch without having that like database of moves.
So it starts off with knowing absolutely nothing about Go.
Yeah, a bit like, well, just like their softwares, their algorithms they use. We were talking about
play Space Invaders and stuff.
Invaders and stuff. Yeah. So I mean, if they can do that, if they can just have an algorithm that has a very simple goal, like maximize this number, or maximize that number, because that is territory winning basically. I think the game. So you could just say maximize territory. You wouldn't have a clue like about the rules of the game or like or what even the game is at all, and just like over many iterations of playing itself, it just sort of works out the best way. It just
knows the winning conditions essentially, and then works out through trial and error and then iterating on that how to improve the score that it's getting, which is insane, really crazy. And they gave it like the Go kind of committee that kind of hand out these like Dan levels, so like honorary levels to players. Gave it the divine rating or something, which I don't think they'd ever given anything before. And they gave it that when it beat Lee Sedol 3-0, and then he won the next game.
He must have been loving
he must have been loving. But He was very confident he was going to win.
Yeah.
Which I thought was an interesting. We talked about this last week, but it was interesting that he was so confident he was going to win. I presume because he just thought that it's just too complicated for a machine.
Yeah.
But the fact that I don't know, just that because the developers were quite confident. History tells you that when they're confident that the AI is going to win in one of these games, it tends to win.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I guess no one could have known until it actually happened. But maybe he was. Yeah, and as you said, maybe he's just thinking like, there's just no way a machine can, because you have to use so much like sort of lateral thinking and like planning and assessing like value of moves and things.
Yeah.
That's just so far beyond what a machine can do.
Yeah.
Seemingly before this.
Yeah. Yeah. So keep your eyes on what DeepMind's going to be doing in the future, and we certainly will be. Because they're going to be a hugely important group of people and part of Google and part of the world.
Yeah.
Those types of companies will become more prevalent. They'll become far more integrated into lots and lots and lots of different.
Well, that's
industries.
The thing. Like DeepMind, a lot of what they do is just pure research. Obviously, just like how to build an AI that beats Go, plays Go. But they also, I mean, because Google have bought them, they're also going to start using like DeepMind's like self-learning, deep learning algorithms in like things that you just see day to day, like on your smartphone and stuff.
Yeah, there was something they were going to do. Was it for help? They're starting to do things like help improve the British healthcare system's computing networks. I don't remember exactly how.
No, neither do I. But they're sort of like replacing a bunch of software or something and using these deep learning algorithms, helping in like stuff like diagnosis and stuff. I mean, just looking at like patient like data, and I don't really understand what they're doing.
Just finding patterns and large scale data sets.
Yeah,
that's what that sort of thing they're going to be used for.
Yeah, I mean, I read an interview with the dude who runs it. What's his name? Like
Demis
Sabis or Sabis or something.
Seems to be, I mean, a bit of a genius.
Yeah.
A bit of a like a polymath kind of crazy. I mean, he might end up being one of the most important people in the world.
Maybe. Yeah,
obviously we talk about a lot about AI and where it might go. So if he's one of the leaders,
he's one of the
AI,
forefront like people who are developing these systems, then it could potentially be pretty influential on our development from this point. But so he was saying that like there's various like things in the pipeline that they're working on with Google that you're going to start seeing in the next couple of years that you probably won't even notice really are happening at the start. Like just improvements to various AI systems in Google Search and smartphones, but then over the next
language processing.
What I was getting really excited about is he said something like, within the next 5 years you'll start really noticing like big changes.
So
5 years.
5 years.
I don't know. He did not say anything else besides that.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Big changes.
I don't know. I'm guessing it's going to be things like smartphone assistants like Siri or whatever that at this point are kind of useful. No, I don't use them, but I think it'll get to the point where you will. I think they'll be so good and so like personalized to you and know you.
I mean, they're already pretty good.
They are pretty good.
The language.
I try to use Google now, but I kind of forget to use it.
Yeah, I'm just not in the habit of it.
When I'm, I don't really do it in public, but at home on my own, I'll just ask my phone to like set a reminder or something, and it'll be like, okay. I want to get in the habit of using these things.
Yes.
But
you get to a point where you're able to talk to it as if it's a person, and it will sort out whatever you need.
Yeah.
Like that easily.
Yeah.
I don't. To be honest, I don't quite know the capabilities of what it's able to do now, because I don't really use it. I don't really try and stretch it. I don't say like things sort of can book me an Uber at 6 to the airport. I don't know if it can do that.
Yeah, I don't know either actually. That would be cool if it
But also, I don't want it to go wrong in case it books like at 6. I turn up, the Uber guy is like, right, we're going all the way to Manchester. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's what you need, like a smart one. Like an AI.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
A smart AI.
That's the sort of thing you'd be able to respond to them and talk to them as if it's a person, helping you organise your life.
Now, I wonder if that means we're going to be living in a world where everyone's talking to their phones all the time.
Because that's not a thing, is it, at the moment?
Not really.
People don't really do that.
No, I mean, things like Siri and Google Now stuff like have that capability, but you don't see people like walking around like
not often
talking to their phones.
Not often.
So I wonder if that is going to be something that happens, or whether
the phone's like saying nice things to you. You look nice today. Sort of complimenting on you. Yeah, hitting on you.
Maybe that could be like a setting if you need
like
some
Ex
like
Machina.
Yeah. Need like a confidence boost.
You just like
turn on the flirt
the
setting or something. Yeah.
Complimentary like confidence building.
And because it knows like everything you search, it knows you. So it could like be really good at doing it. Yeah. Like and really make you feel like good about yourself.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, so we won't go down the whole. Loads of stuff, loads more stuff about AI we can talk about.
Yeah. But anyway, keep your eyes open for AlphaGo. Yeah. Well, maybe not AlphaGo because I think they're probably done what it set out to do.
I don't know what they can do with it now. Just can it.
Yeah, that was the end of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine they'll improve it and try and get it to beat some other person, or maybe. Yeah. I don't know, but no one's gonna. I mean,
like you think you want to get to the point where it just it's like it will just beat a human every time, like any human.
Oh, well, like you said, they're going to do the learning from scratch.
Yes, that's what I read.
They'll probably get Lee sort of to play that version of it as well.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting. Just getting destroyed over and over again, not helping his confidence.